Namaskar. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are watching us from. So, welcome to week 2 of National Reading Month that we have been celebrating since past week. And I am Deepa from podcast bachpankepitaresebkps. I hand over to Nina.
Hello, all. I'm Nina from Little Storytellers. So, we will be doing a story creation. Okay, either a statement or a sentence, sentence will be started, and we carry forward using those words. And let's see where the story goes. What story are we going to create, and how the story is going to end, how the conclusion will be. So, for beginning, should
I
I
would
now? Before that, I think I we have uh two more of us are there. So let me pass it on to Padma Priya.
Hello, everybody. This is Padma Priya from Story Basket, and I'm so excited to be a part of this live and to collab with all these beautiful, talented women here. And I pass it on to Umial.
Hello everyone, I am Omea from Kindergarten Chronicles, and today we are going to do a story chain. So we'll start with Deepa, who's the first link.
sure. So let me think and let me tell you before I start, let me tell all the viewers that this is totally impromptu, unscripted, and unedited. So we don't know how the story will progress, but just let's have some fun. So now we are celebrating National Reading Month. So let me give you something related to the same topic.
Okay.
So the first sentence of our new story that we are going to create together is one day I decide to read a book. Nina, add a sentence to it and then pass it on to Padma Priya and Umayal.
I was confused whether to begin with a fiction or a non-fiction. Padma Priya.
Um, then I picked a fiction book which was about something interesting.
It was all about fairies.
Oh, yeah, fairy tales are my favorite. Uh, um, which one to read? Snow White, Little Red Riding Hood, Three Little Pigs? I was again confused. So I just kept wondering whether should I read, which one should I read? And I kept on turning the pages and pages and pages.
And then finally, I decided to go with Thumbelina, and that was so interesting. Thumbelina, I was so shocked that she was just as little as a thumb. Then
After just browsing for 2 pages, I really got bored. My mind was really confused. I want somebody to help me. And you know what I did?
I just looked out of the window and it was raining. And in the rain, there was a beautiful daisy flower, and on it was Thumbelina.
Hmm. So my book Thumbelina was actually present on a daisy. I was so excited. I called
my dog Bruno and said, "Come on, Bruno, we have Thumbelina here outside in our garden." That too, enjoying the breeze, cold breeze. So when I went near the daisy with Bruno,
Bruno, as usual, started talking. Maybe he got scared of Thumbelina, or he's shocked, or he's so surprised. It Bruno only knows.
And when Thumbelina saw Bruno, she tried to jump to the next flower. And then instead of jumping to the next flower, she fell down and I caught her in my hand.
I could see Thumbelina trembling with fear. I told her, Thumbelina, don't be scared. I am your friend. And Bruno is not going to harm you. And Bruno,
Bruno picked up Thumbelina on his back as gentle as he could because Bruno was a very caring dog. And then when he realized that Thumbelina was scared, he moved slowly towards the
He moved slowly and took Thumbelina inside the house. And now all the three had a party. And what party it was?
It was a tea party in my dollhouse, and all my dolls and Thumbelina had a great party. We had a chocolate cake and we had lemonade.
And that's the end of
end
this
of the
story.
story. So there was a party of lemonade and chocolate cake. My goodness. See, that was fun creating stories using impromptu statements, you know. So I think this is all because we are in the practice of reading. What do you say? So,
Yes.
I
So
never,
the more you read, the more you create.
yes.
yes, I
And
never
more you
imagined you would call out Thumbelina. And I was like, okay, what to do next? Sorry, Padma Priya, I interrupted you.
no problem. The more you create, the more joyful you become.
Yes. Yes. It's very important that we are aware of what is there around us. So, see, Thumbelina came to my mind because the confusion was going on about which to read, what to read. And obviously, when we are too much confused, we go with what is not there in the list. So,
Yes.
and I love the way that it ended with the party in the toy, not even in the garden. And Bruno coming in, showing that. Not everybody looks like what they are. It's not like on the looks you judge anybody on their looks. So that was wonderful. So now what are we going to do next? I'm excited to know what next we are doing.
Next
So,
is poetry reading. And
Ah,
Deeparabani will be explaining what it is.
good.
so now we all are going to do a readathon as we
Oh,
had decided for week 2 readathon. We
yes.
are going to recite some
Mm-hmm.
poems, the poems that are close to our heart,
Okay.
and all of us, the four of us, are going to read them in different languages. So, who would like to begin?
Yeah, I'll begin.
Sure.
So are we going to do this readathon, keeping timer or something, or just going to read to check the pace? Who's reading fast?
Um,
Who's reading fast or apt,
Who's reading
depending on the
clearly?
mood?
Okay.
Clarity?
yes, Umayal, you are right.
Clarity in reading is very important.
Yes, you
Good.
are
Yes.
right.
Okay. So I am beginning with the poem shared by Umayal, that is Zebra Question. Shel Silverstein is the poet. So, as you all can see, there is a boy and the zebra. There's some question. The zebra is asking, maybe the zebra is asking the boy, or vice versa. So, let me begin with I asked the zebra, are you black with white stripes or white with black stripes? And the zebra asked me, are you good with bad habits or are you bad with good habits? Are you noisy with quiet times or are you quiet with noisy times? Are you happy with some sad days or are you sad with some happy days? Are you neat with some sloppy ways or are you sloppy with some neat ways? And on and on and on and on and on he went. I will never ask a zebra about stripes again. So that was a poem.
That was a beautiful poem, Nina, and it taught us not to unnecessarily interfere into someone's
Yes,
affairs.
yes, that's it.
That was very thoughtful, Nina. Thank you for this. And your pace of reading was very proper. It was very apt. Everybody could follow you.
Thank you. Thank you. So next we have, who's going next? Padma Priya or Umayyan?
I'll go next.
Okay, fine.
Okay, this is a Tamil poem by
Mm,
Bharatidasan.
mm.
So this is about reading. நூலைப்படி சங்கத் தமிழ் நூலைப்படி முறைப்படி நூலைப்படி காலையிற்படி கடும்பகல் படி மாலை இரவு பொருள் படும்படி நூலைப்படி. So the padi means read. கற்பவை கற்கும்படி வள்ளுவர் சொன்னபடி கற்கத்தான் வேண்டும் அப்படி கல்லாதவர் வாழ்வதெப்படி நூலைப் படி. அறம்படி பொருளைப்படி அப்படியே இன்பம் படி இறந்த தமிழ் நான்மறை பிறந்தென்று சொல்லும்படி நூலைப்படி. அகப்பொருள் படி அதன்படி புறப்பொருள் படி நல்லபடி புகப்புக படிப்படிப்பாய் புலமை வரும் என்று சொற்படி நூலைப்படி. பொய்யில் முக்காற்படி புரட்டிலே காற்படி வையகம் ஏமாறும்படி வைத்துள்ள நூல்களை ஒப்புவதெப்படி நூலைப்படி. தொடங்கையில் வருந்தும்படி இருப்பினும் ஊன்றிப்படி அடங்கா இன்பம் மறுபடி ஆகும் என்று ஆன்றோர் சொற்படி நூலைப்படி. So this talks about reading and what kind of reading to do, when to do reading, and it is fully about reading the poem.
And the beauty of
Thank
the
you,
language.
Mayal.
Yeah, thank you so much. Because when we say a story or narrate anything, when it is in our mother tongue, the beauty of that literature, that what do you call that language, the tone is totally different, right? Even if some of them don't understand, there is some kind of, see, Nulai
And
Padi, Padi, everywhere that was ending with,
Rhyming, ending with the same
there is a
word.
thing that can be sung as a song also. It goes
yeah,
like this. நூலைப்படி தமிழ் நூலைப்படி சங்க தமிழ் நூலைப்படி நூலைப்படி சங்க தமிழ் நூலைப்படி முறைப்படி நூலைப்படி.
beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's the beauty of language, right?
Hey, what is beautiful in Tamil?
அழகு.
அழகு அழகு அழகு
Alaga.
அழகா இருக்கு.
Thank you so much. நன்றி.
Next we have Deepa Ramani will be sharing a poem. Let's see in which language. Over to you, Deepa.
So I'm going to recite one of my favorite poems written by Sri Maithili Sharan Gupt. He was a very famous and acclaimed Hindi poet. तो उन्हीं की लिखी हुई श्री मैथिली शरण गुप्त जी द्वारा लिखित नर हो न निराश करो मन को. Nar means human, nirash means to feel depressed. So if you're a human, don't feel depressed. You have all the qualities that you can go ahead. So वो किस तरह से वो encourage करते हैं, आइए सुनते हैं. गुप्त जी कहते हैं, नर हो न निराश करो मन को. नर हो न निराश करो मन को, कुछ काम करो, कुछ काम करो, जग में रहकर कुछ नाम करो. यह जन्म हुआ किस अर्थ अहो, समझो जिसमें यह व्यर्थ न हो. कुछ तो उपयुक्त करो तन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को. संभलो कि सुयोग न जाए चला, कब व्यर्थ हुआ सदुपाय भला. समझो जग को न निराश अपना, पथ आप प्रशस्त करो अपना. So you make your own way. He is saying don't wait for anyone else to guide you. You can make your own way. And the hard work never goes waste. कब व्यर्थ हुआ सदुपाय भला, समझो जग को न निराश अपना, पथ आप अपना प्रशस्त करो. अखिलेश्वर है अवलंबन को, न रहो न निराश करो मन को. जब प्राप्त तुम्हें सब तत्व यहां, जब प्राप्त तुम्हें सब तत्व यहाँ, फिर जा सकता वह सत्व कहाँ। तुम स्वरत्व सुधा रस पान करो, उठ के अमृतत्व विधान करो। दवरूप रहो भव कानन को, न रहो न निराश करो मन को। निज गौरव का नित ज्ञान रहे, हम भी कुछ हैं यह ध्यान रहे। मरणोत्तर गुंजित गान रहे, जब जाए अभी परमान रहे। सब जाए अभी परमान रहे, कुछ हो न तजो निज साधन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को। प्रभु ने तुमको दान किए, सब वांछित वस्तु विधान किए। तुम प्राप्त करो उनको न अहो, फिर है यह किसका दोष अहो। God has given us everything, and if you are not taking it, um, whose mistake is it? Whose fault is it? प्रभु ने तुमको सब दान किए, सब वांछित वस्तु विधान किए। तुम प्राप्त करो ना उनको अहो, फिर है यह किसका दोष कहो। समझो न अलभ्य किसी धन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को। किस गौरव के तुम योग्य नहीं, कब कौन तुम्हें सुख भोग्य नहीं। जान हो तुम भी जगदीश्वर के, सब है जिसके अपने घर के। फिर दुर्लभ क्या उस जन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को। करके विधिवाद न खेद करो, निज लक्ष्य निरंतर भेद करो। बनता बस उद्यम ही विधि है, मिलती जिससे सुख की निधि है। समझो धिक निष्क्रिय जीवन को, नर हो न निराश करो मन को। कुछ काम करो, कुछ काम करो।
Beautiful. Beautiful. Do
That
what
was
you want to do without waiting for others, and don't get disheartened, because hard work always pays off. That was beautiful. And he's known, Maithili Sharan Gupta is known for his beautiful poems, insightful poems indeed. And you just took me back to my Hindi class in school when we had to, read these poems and then write the sambha, the translation, and the meaning. That was, and what the author, the poet was, the lines
trying
where
to
you,
say,
ah,
and from where these lines have been picked, who is the
ah,
author.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, for prose we say ERC, and for poetry we say something else.
yes.
No, I
संदर्भ है
remember
Annotate,
doing that.
पसंद, संदर्भ
annotate.
पसंद।
Sandarbh, Sandarbh, Sandarbh,
Sundar.
Sandarbh. So that,
Umang
see,
was
that's
saying
how, that's how we connect with reading and other things. And it was like, today we did something.
And when we read a poem, no, there's the voice we use, changes when
Yes,
rather than when we read a
prose.
book.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. The tone changes. Then the format also is different from the prose.
We make pauses, after every line, and
Yes,
then we think, okay, this sentence is necessary. I mean, so we'll reiterate it. So we repeat it again.
Yeah,
yes.
Deepa did that, and there was
Did
that
that.
rhyme in her,
Uh,
narration,
Yes.
recitation.
So the
Yes.
repetition helps people to listen. Okay, this is coming twice. So there is something,
mhm.
and that is why we say that reading is very important. And yeah, so now,
every stanza had something important, a
yes,
message in it. And
yes,
that's why, being a human, how can you be so distressed, or maybe you should not be disheartened at any
disheartened.
given point. So
Yes, correct.
every stanza he had said, okay, God has given you this, nature has given you this. So humans are the only ones with the brain, right? And
Yeah,
the speech, the gift of speech. So yeah,
we
so
have
Now
we
the
we have Padma Priya who's going to read a poem on dolls, Bommaigal.
Yes.
beautiful.
And this is going to be
Excited.
in Tamil, and
Ah,
there is a message in this poem
hmm,
for the entire, mankind or
great.
humankind
Okay,
through dolls.
okay.
And this poem is from this book,
Hmm,
which is called Eluthukaratteru, which was written by Tanjavur Kavirayar. This
hmm,
Tanjavur Kavirayar is a pen name of this poet. Actually, he resides in Urapakam in Chennai, but his native is in Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu.
hmm.
He is the first person who gifted me this book during my school days, identifying my interest for poetry.
Wow.
So, so I am going to read one poem of his,
Ah,
which is titled as Bommaigal.
okay.
சாலையோரம் விற்பனைக்கு நிற்க வைத்திருக்கும் அந்த பொம்மைகள் நடக்காவிட்டாலும் புழுதி படிந்திருக்கிறது அவற்றின் கால்களில். விலைகளில்தான் வேறுபாடு. வயிறு எல்லா பொம்மைகளுக்கும் காலியாகத்தான் இருக்கிறது. மகான்கள் விற்கப்பட்டு விட்டார்கள் சீக்கிரமே. அவர் தம் கடவுளர் மட்டும் போனியாகவில்லை இன்னும். விற்கப்பட்டதும் வெளியேறும் பொம்மைக்கு மற்ற பொம்மைகள் வருத்தமுடன் விடை கொடுக்கின்றன. நீண்ட நேரம் பேரம் பேசிய பின் வேண்டாம் இந்த பொம்மை என வைத்துவிட்டு போன பொம்மையை பார்த்து தலையை மட்டும் ஆட்டியபடி விழுந்து விழுந்து சிரிக்கிறது ஒரு பொம்மை. நாட்டியமாடும் பொம்மை முகத்தில் தான் அழகி என்ற கர்வம் அதிகம் உள்ளது. அவசரத்தில் சில முகங்களில் சிரிப்பை ஒட்ட மறந்துவிட்டான் போலும் பொம்மை செய்பவன். சிங்கமோ புலியோ, கிருஷ்ணனோ கம்சனோ, சிறுத்தையோ மானோ, யாராக இருந்தாலும் சாயங்காலம் ஆனால் கூடைக்குள் தான் அடைக்கலமாக வேண்டும், பேதம் மறந்து. சிங்கமோ புலியோ, கிருஷ்ணனோ கம்சனோ, சிறுத்தையோ மானோ, யாராக இருந்தாலும் சாயங்காலமானால் கூடைக்குள் தான் அடைக்கலமாக வேண்டும், பேதம் மறந்து. This poem talks about equality. It says that there are so many dolls in a doll shop which is on the roadside, and there are some dolls which are going away, people are buying, and other dolls are bidding farewell with a deep heart. And there are some dolls which the buyer takes and finally bargains, and if he is not happy, leaves them on the road, on the place, on the shop, and they go away. See, all the dolls are mocking at this doll for
Hmm.
not going along with the buyer, for not being sold.
Hmm.
And there is a doll, in Tanjavur, we have this Tanjavur Talayati Bommai.
Dancing doll.
I wish
Yes.
I had brought that. I have one at my home. So this Talayati
Dancing doll.
Bommai, like you have grandma's, grandpa's version, and there is also a version of a girl who does Bharatanatyam. And the poet says, yes, Deepa, you are right. And the poet says that particular doll is so egoistic, feeling that she is so proud, feeling that she can dance well.
Dance. Yeah,
And
gracefully.
gracefully. At the end, in the evening, when the shopkeeper packs all the dolls into the boxes, just while closing the shop, either it is a lion doll, or it is a tiger, or it is a dancer, or it is whatever it is, everybody should get into the box and get packed. So there is no difference at all at the end of the
Yes.
day. So that is the crux of this poem.
Yes, if you're not sold, then at the end you're inside the box.
Box.
So yes, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful poem. You
Like
know,
as humans, when we live, we are having so much of attitude, so much of ego and all that.
yeah.
And once we die, we all go back
The
to
end
the
is,
earth.
yes, yes. Where we come, we go back there only. So there's no meaning in showing this attitude and
Mhm.
being so proud of what we are. You know, that's all just within a blink of eye, anything can happen. So life is unpredictable. Same.
That is
See,
the crux of the poem which
yes.
Padma
Yes.
Priya has recited.
And the way he has used the dolls to personify human beings is beautiful. Beautiful thing. There is a lot to discuss when you read out a poem. It's not that only in literature, only when you're reading a prose, you have so much to discuss or so much to learn. I think poem is something where the construction, the syllables, so many things we learn,
Yes,
and that's
yes.
the beauty. That's the beauty of poetry.
Yeah,
So
every poem can
Like
be,
in
identified, like what personification has been done, what rhyme,
yeah,
meter, and all has been used. That gives a joy, and slowly when you get into literature, a new world opens up.
yes, there are a lot of
poem is
options.
something that you say it crisply what you want to say within a few words. You can
Yes,
convey what you want to convey in very short sentences.
short, and that becomes powerful as well because every time everyone is not good at reading a long statements. So
You're
for
right.
them, few words, and this is good.
And
Yes,
it
the
can be interpreted in different ways also, a poem.
Yes,
and
that's
the
the
beauty
beauty
is
of poem.
yes, and the beauty is when you are doing it in your own mother language. That
Yes.
adds flavor actually. It's like coloring. adding flavor, adding meaning, adding spices. So
Correct.
beautiful. I think we have this week something different from what we did last week, right? So we are coming up with something else next Friday, maybe
Definitely.
more interesting than this. So what to say? Uh, Anything else
Come
going?
learn with us every week and enjoy this National Reading Month. We are so happy doing different things for you. So just be in touch with us
Yes,
so
if
that
ever
you
you
can
feel
also
like,
participate.
yes, if ever you feel like that you need to improve your reading skills or any aspect you want to, we are all there. We all four of us are there, so you can connect uh, as a team. Yes, Deepa.
And since we all are teachers
Yeah.
and we created a story and
Yes.
we read out four different poems
Hmm.
from of different flavors. Every
Flavor.
poem has a different flavor, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, as we all know, and I'm sure the audience is also aware, that the whole literature, if we what should I say? If we compartmentalize the different emotions,
Yeah.
right? The human
Hmm.
emotions or
Hmm.
the emotions depicted in literature, poems, anything.
Hmm.
So it all is combined in Navrasa, right?
Yes. Yes.
So this week, for the viewers who are watching this video, kindly put in your comments in the comment section which poem depicted which rasa. And
All
I
poems.
already said there are navrasas. So obviously, what are the navrasas? Question one. Identify the navrasas. Question two. Identify which rasa has been depicted in which poem. So again, I'm going to repeat from myself. I read out Maithili Sharan Gupt ji's नर हो न निराश करो मन को इसमें कौन से रस में ये कविता लिखी गई है then
Hmm.
Nina Girish had read
The
zebra and the conversation between the zebra and the boy. So which
zebra
rasa
question.
does
Zebra
yes,
question.
the questions. What
So
rasa is depicted there? Padma Priya and Umayal's poem. One was about dolls, the other one was about reading, right?
reading.
So you
Yes.
can listen to these poems again and you can find the summaries in the comment box and identify which rasas were depicted in all these four
All the
poems.
poems.
Were they
Yes.
all same or there were two different or four different rasas depicted here? So these are the two questions for our viewers.
And one
So
more thing.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, you complete. Then else.
So we are really waiting for the to read the
Ah,
comments.
yes, yes. And one more thing. We began with connecting statements and we completed a story. So, what do you think that if we created a story, if you listen to what we have been doing, so what do you think, what were you expecting or how were you expecting the story to take the turn? Did you expect the way that we did it? You know, sometimes it happens. Today we had a conclusion. And let me tell all the audience this, there is no script for what we have been doing. It's all what we came here and did here live. Everything was live. Even our,
Just
the
create a story. It can be done in the classrooms
yeah,
and it can be done at home also during bedtime. So
yes,
please try this out and you can see how the perspective changes from person to person and
person to
what
person.
you think and what you think the story is going that suddenly a twist
It twist
and
comes.
then
And the best part
because
is,
the other person has a different perspective. So
yes,
you know you do you your next sentence, what you have already thought about it, you have to change it at the last minute
and more.
because the story has changed somewhere before.
Yes, and the coordination is not like that, you know already what you're going to say. It is on the spot you're telling. And for those parents who are listening, if you're watching us, this will help. Like if you, even if you're in a kitchen, you're busy with your work, you say that, I gave him the phone so that he keeps himself busy, him or her with what they are doing, watching the cartoon. I think this is one perfect game. Just give them one statement and ask them to carry forward the story, and there the screen time is left. You are connecting with your child with some activity, you're busy, you're doing your work, at the same time you're connecting with your child. That
And
connection
the
is.
sentences will tell you how their day was and what emotion they are feeling right
Yes,
now. And
yes,
with that, you can create a conversation and
yes,
you can know what is happening
yes,
around it in your child's life.
yes, yes. So
So,
Padma.
dear viewers, it's learning is just not about rote learning. And our National Education Policy 2020 says that you have to develop creative child, which means the child should think creatively and he should be good at decision making and
Yeah,
along with this communication. So
yes,
with this story writing and poetry writing and the analysis of story or poetry and all that, we help you and your children to think creatively in a different perspective. So,
yes,
at any point in time, you can contact all of us or any one of us whom you know. We are ready to help you to create a story, to create a poem, to help you think creatively, and to also help you learn better through stories
yes,
because we are
creativity.
educators as well as storytellers.
Storytellers. So communication, life skills, and critical thinking skills. So there are so many things that we can work on, and we can save children from screen time. I think that is what is
Definitely.
needed. From digital space, we can bring them back to, like, we had so many games to play outside. Now, in this situation, given scenario where we have restricted access to ground and other things, I think this is one beautiful way to connect. So let's wish them all happy reading,
Yes.
happy National Reading Month again. So next week, again, we are coming up with something. We also don't know what we are coming up. All impromptu, live,
Yes.
as fresh as we are doing it here now. So until then, all of you, please take care, stay safe, and bye from all of
Take
us
care.
once
Bye
again.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.